Hey friends, this is Dolynny TV. Glad to have you aboard as we get set up to discuss some more Edmonton Oilers news today. Obviously the Thursday edition as our Edmonton Oilers continue to skate during captain skates. Now talking to the Edmonton Oilers media and giving us some more insight into what's going on going into this NHL season. Friends, today Leon Draisaitl discussed things with the media and had a chance to talk about what happened last year versus Vegas, kind of talking, saying, well, we got a little outplayed in the little areas and that really added up to a whole lot when we only played our best hockey in maybe one or two games during the series. So great to see Leon Draisaitl kind of owning up to what a lot of people have mentioned, right? The Oilers might have got outplayed, which is fair, right? We lost, so clearly that's the case. And for the Oilers to now that determined focus, then the statement he said, there's one goal here, meaning the dressing room for the Edmonton Oilers, that one goal being the Stanley Cup. So it's an exciting time, obviously, to be gearing up and doing this whole thing again because the Oilers are going to go on what's going to be a pretty magical run, hopefully, this year and give us a lot to talk about throughout the year. And Draisaitl kind of setting that tone early with the media today. So that's where I wanted to lead off, is just talk about basically, right, the biggest story of the day. And then we'll hit this before we get too far into the video. If you are new to the channel, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV. Just stick around for more Edmonton Oilers news, live streams, reactions, all throughout the season. Trust me, it's a long season. We'll have a lot to go. But that's what brings me to here. Basically updating a quote from Elliotte Friedman the other day. Saying that Draisaitl is going to stay, saying that right now, saying that Draisaitl is going to stay. If things stay the same, doesn't think he goes out. You know, that whole sentence just says the exact same thing 4 different times. My apologies for even trying to read it. That was goofy. And we also get an update from Reid Wilkins today discussing the Oilers and Flames wearing their Heritage jerseys, Heritage Classic jerseys that we're kind of going to get revealed here right away in their 2 subsequent meetings this season. So stay tuned. They will be worn once during the Heritage Classic and then twice more throughout the NHL season. So at bare minimum, twice more. That'll be exciting to see the Oilers kind of rock something completely different that has never really come about in team history. So that's number 1. Number 2, we move into this. The Condors losing a key member of the staff. We've seen a ton of, if you follow the Condors players on Twitter, the main roster players, they are putting out some very nice notes about former head equipment manager Al Oman, who has joined the Philadelphia Flyers as an assistant equipment manager. He, one player, I think it was Brad Malone, put a note today that he was as big of a part of the team as the guys wearing the jersey on the ice. So that's a pretty big compliment to pay to your equipment manager, not trainer, my apologies, but a guy that's pivotal, right? Pivotal in all assets of the game. So unfortunate loss there for the Condors. Will be exciting to see what happens down there in Bakersfield. And then secondary to this, friends, we got an update about who's not at captain skates for the Edmonton Oilers, courtesy of Mark Spector. Raphael Lavoie is at the NHLPA event for rookie NHLers in Washington. So stay tuned. We should start seeing some Raphael Lavoie content probably next Tuesday is what I'd assume, unless of course rookie camp starts sooner. But as far as I understand, that they're kind of lining everything up Tuesday this month of September, right? Captain skates start Tuesday this week. Rookie camp probably starts next Tuesday. And then guess what? Main camp starts the Tuesday after that. That's just a guess on my part. I don't know. I haven't done enough research to find that all out. But obviously, too, we got a little discussion from Bob Stauffer on Connor Brown, and a lot of the Oilers players already praising Connor Brown. So stay tuned. I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about when it comes to Connor Brown throughout training camp as we kind of get to what kind of player he actually is on the ice recovering from that injury last year. So there's a whole ton to get to, but again, today, just a shorter update. There will be a lot more coming out. Obviously, Jay Woodcroft, Leon Draisaitl speaking on Oilers now as I get this video together. So we'll kind of recap all that if I get a secondary chance later this evening. But for now, I'm going to go to the grocery store, get myself some dinner, and we're going to get back onto this Thursday night football thing that the NFL does every so often. Friends, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. I am up on out of here.